Alright. Loading save data.
I don't think it did that before.
I hope you're right.
I don't remember seeing that.
I remember saw logging in the server.
I saw logging the server, yes, definitely, but loading save data, I don't remember seeing.
If it says this is a work of fiction, we might be in trouble.
No, it did the work of fiction before this.
Oh yeah? You might be right. I hope you're right. If you see
Pretty
a
sure
helicopter,
the first thing it says.
Snake.
The first thing it says is this is a work of fiction.
Snake, be in a helicopter, please. Yeah, there's a lot of game here.
Super
so
bated breath.
it takes time to learn.
Seriously, we're all...
Yes!
Yes!
We did it!
Masters of technology.
The stream has been a train wreck like usual, but we're whipping these consoles into shape.
I'm gonna try some Metal Gear, guys. Let's do it.
Not some,
Laying the hard hand
ladies and
down.
gentlemen, I pass this over to Tom Dillon for some quote unquote real Metal Gear.
Not that I'm the best at anything, but I love this game.
Oh baby, look at that.
So much to do.
Oh, 60 frames is buttery. It's buttery.
Your job is to eliminate them all.
Sorry internet, you're not gonna be able to see the 60 frames, but
Destroy them,
let's
extract
go back to
them.
the big screen.
Whatever you see fit. Good luck, boss.
So what do you like about this game?
I'm a huge stealth nut. So and I love taking my time and like learning the routes of the soldiers and playing with the options.
Can you play, willy-nilly, just shoot shit, or...
Yeah.
The target has been deployed to that.
Well, I might
So for this level,
You should, if you're interested at all, definitely get Ground Zeroes. It's like $10-15 at this point.
you have all of these
Okay.
sub-missions you can do. So like you'll notice, for example, one of these is like extract the truck at the mission site, which is that truck right there.
Yeah.
Ground Zeroes is a perfect way to
Now-
find out if you like the style of game.
The type of game this is.
Well, see, I played Metal Gear Solid 4, but that
Totally
was
different.
all
This
stealth.
is a little different than that.
Okay. And I didn't really like 4, because I don't like stealth games.
You like
That's the reason
stealth
that's the reason I've avoided this.
Tisk.
This is now you
So-
could go guns blazing and still have fun with it, but stealth
Okay.
is always like you're gonna have
Preferred.
to do stealth because, for example, this is a late game mission where if I'm seen once, it's the end of mission,
Ah, yeah.
which is
okay.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, see, I don't...
So right here, this guy can see me. He's aware that there's stuff going on. Now I have this dog following me, so I can do some fun stuff like. So if I tell him to wait,
Can the dog die?
yes.
Ouch.
So this guy's running over here, right? Now he's gonna see the dog, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, it's the dog I saw." But I can do more things like I have to bark to get their attention to go over. See that? Oh, what's that?
That's pretty cool.
The systems here appear to be just on another level.
Well, why didn't you like this game, David? Because I remember
It's
you tried
super
it.
complex.
Okay.
Controls are super complex. The gameplay systems are super complex.
So Ground Zeroes, or the one you're trying to try, is like a little version of this?
It's the prologue to this essentially.
Okay.
The paid prologue.
What was the actiony one? The one that played more like an action game. You went around cutting stuff up. Metal Gear that came out.
Oh, Metal Gear Rising.
Rising.
Okay.
Or Vengeance.
You can see me. I'm fucking up.
Hide behind the bar?
Get the dog to kill him.
Now you can do that, but see what's gonna. If you send a dog at two at the same time, they're gonna both fire at him.
So one's getting you to kill the dog.
No way. What the hell? Like guys getting shot at and he's just sitting there?
His helmet's making it hard for me.
And cut.
Now you're basically building an army, so you can extract these guys. And this guy has a great rating for the non-medical team. So he's kind of like,
Oh wow, that is too cool. Alright. Look at my guys.
and this
My
guy,
dad likes the dog.
This guy has an assault rifle perk, so he'll make cooler weapons.
My dad likes the dog. The dog's name is Diamond Dog, like
How many
David
people
Bowie
can you
song.
do?
And I can pick it up.
Leave the rest to us.
Actually, if your dad's a fan of Bowie, this is just
The entire game.
caked with Bowie references.
He's coming too.
So
Roger
the
that.
my whole private army is called the Diamond Dogs, and one of the
Extraction arrived at
I mean, like
Moonbase.
the opening scene is of the tape "The Man Who Sold the World," although it's not the Bowie version of that
Oh
song.
yeah. There's just, and I noticed a couple other ones when I was playing the game. I'm like, oh, there's a Bowie reference. So what I'm doing here is there's some special weapons I have to
You
destroy.
have arrived at your
And
destination.
although that destroying is super easy, what's hard is extracting them with none of the start scenes. It usually means killing them one by one. Now the whole thing about this game that's different from Metal Gear 4 is if you walk, it's all about like
Analysis
scoping out the area before you infiltrate. Just like you would if you were an actual guy. Now I can
Analysis
mark him.
complete.
So if you just shoot them, can you still extract their?
No, if you kill him, they're dead.
Okay.
And that'll actually hurt against your end mission score if you're looking for more points.
So it penalizes you for going in guns blazing.
Not necessarily like if you go in guns blazing, but then complete more mission objectives, like that list I showed you, you'd still come away with a pretty good score.
Okay.
I would say less it penalizes you, it just awards you more for doing it.
And you know what? To clarify, it's less. You can go guns blazing. There are, as you progress through the game, you'll notice like all of my weapon sets are. They just put people to sleep.
Oh, okay.
So you can go gun blazing with like an assault rifle that only shoots trank.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Now this guy is an asshole.
Because I don't mind stealth as long as I can, if things screw up, going guns blazing.
Now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to take him out.
Attack!
So this guy, the dog can actually take him out.
Oh, that's
Dog,
makes it
what was the
serious.
the
electrical
dog shocked
thing?
him.
Yeah.
He put a knife in a little stun knife in his mouth there.
That was a small dog, a smart dog.
Went to live.
Wow.
So this mission's easiest when I take these guys out one by one. This mission, you'll notice there's a... Actually, can I use this? Oh, let's do this. So you can actually change, just like Grand Theft Auto, that's a day-night cycle. But you can progress it along
By smoking an e-cig.
by smoking cigs.
It used to be cigarettes, now it's an e-cig, right?
Yeah, it's e-cig. Which doesn't make sense because it's like 1986 in this, or 1984.
Oh, he's supposed to have advanced things.
And now the guards are going to be... It'll change the how many guards are on site. Rain means they can't hear me as easily, so this is even better.
Seriously, I actually could probably watch somebody play this game for days and days and days, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I want to actually play it.
How are things going, man?
It's super enthralled. If the battery starts to run low, that's why I gave you the charger to go with it.
I'm reading some stuff right now.
Ooh, Max, can you get him? Get him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, then you can go to town.
The whole point of this mission is actually to steal this. Fuck. End of mission.
That sound.
I got a little aggressive there. That's the hardest part.
Mission failed, boss.
Mission failed, boss.
They have this on PC, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm pretty sure it's going to look fantastic on PC.
I mean, it looks as good on PS4.
I'd be curious to see the
Hopefully
eventual...
it's nicely optimized.
Yeah.
Extract them, whatever you see fit.
And not another freaking...
Oh, you see this guy?
Analysis complete.
He needs to be
Marker placed.
I can't believe that save data manipulation worked.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And that's just the wonkiness of this game, because you shouldn't have to even go through that initial boot up of the game to get that to work the way it did. Wait, where did that guy go?
So what that also means is that it overwrote the save that you had provided prior to that, without telling you.
It's pretty jacked up. So this is all open world, right?
Analysis
entirely.
complete.
And it's like huge? Because I expected you to be more in a city, but you're out in the middle of the desert.
Afghanistan and somewhere else, right?
Africa.
Africa.
Okay. So I think there's probably not a whole lot of, big...
It looks a lot like this.
Yeah, alright.
There's a little variation in Africa. Like there's like jungle areas, but very little. I would have appreciated a callback to a like snowy type of environment.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That guy still hasn't noticed you.
I'm super quiet.
What's going on? What's that behind me?
Let me not turn
I hope
around
it's
and
not
look
my.
at
I
it,
hope it's
though.
not my partner getting taken down by a elite secret agent, elite special forces.
Oh,
agent.
nice.
Do you have like a ton of those? Can you use those
I
mainly?
got 31. You can do like
Okay.
supply drops that cost you money. So it's all about like managing your in-game currency. You get
What?
currency
You
by.
can use the supply drops as weapons.
Okay.
You can drop them on people.
Oh, that's cool. Well, see, I'm thinking about it like Splinter Cell, right? So you always had to pick up the body and move it somewhere safe. And this one can use them also in times of need for like just, I need to get this body out of here so nobody notices
Get
it.
the body out there, Carrie. You can throw bodies at people.
Okay.
Enemy presence
You can change your attire at any point by falling in a supply drop.
Nice.
There used to be, I'm further in the game, but at one point you have a sniper that can back you up. It's really cool.
Is there a sniper dog that can back you up?
Yeah, that's a good idea though.
I mean, it can shock you, so I think that's...
The things the dog can do are take enemies out, or you can change its attire. It can like actually do that full-on thing for you. So if you don't want to put yourself at risk, it'll just run up and take the guy.
If you stir things up, the enemy will counterattack on their walker gears. That
Analysis
would
complete.
complicate things. Handle this carefully.
This is OG Metal Gear. Throw some clips. Yeah. Oh, that's talking.
What does that Hawkeye alchemate?
That's cool how it shows you the subtitles of their text.
Well, what's really cool
I mean,
is when you
their
first start the
speech.
game, you can't understand them because they're speaking Russian. Then you have to exfiltrate a Russian translator. Then all of a sudden you can start hearing what the guards say.
Oh,
So it's like little details like that that make it really cool. So that's a sleep grenade. Let's see.
How about that battle with Bond and Javier Bardem?
Which one, at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so crazy. Just walking around and he's just taking those grenades and popping them in. And he does it, you know, he does it femininely too.
And how about, and again, I think I might have said this 20 or 30 times, how about when he kicks up the gun when he enters the door?
I know, man.
Oh my god.
You just gotta go. Got business to take care of. And then he thunks him with that.
Throws the old
knife,
one,
man.
kicks the other one up, grabs it, and it just...
Well, I still like when they're when he's in the ice and he just grabs a guy and shoots the gun all around him so they fall right through.
Yeah.
That was just so. It was such a slick
and
move.
Silva's reaction to that is like, ah,
Yeah, I can't believe he did.
okay.
Enemy
Well, someone
presence
thinks he's dead.
detected. The map
Yeah?
has been updated.
You should know Bond better.
I guess we should probably put a blanket spoiler alert for Skyfall.
Yeah.
We don't care about Quantum of Solace and Casino Royale. If you haven't seen them, those are old. You should have seen them.
We like to discuss it. Yeah, that was just weird. Yeah, dude, I think there at the end where he just right.
Oh no, I killed him before he.
That's
unexpected.
That was really good too. He was a really good villain.
Sorry guys, I'm not doing very good.
That's alright. It's still pretty fascinating.
Like during his introduction,
This is a harder
everything
mission,
I was
guys.
like,
For the stream, I
kind of
apologize.
lame. But then,
Your trust in that movie gets rewarded big time.
yeah, exactly.
It's got great pacing overall.
I had a hard
If
time
you have
trusting
Titani
trusting
village
Voldemort
has been
the
supplying
whole
walker
movie.
gears.
You know what I mean?
Your job is
Just a
eliminate
really
them.
hard time.
Destroy them, extract
Yeah.
them.
And the softest underbelly of that is probably the bit when they capture Silva the first time, and they, he has the thing about cyanide and things like that. Like that's probably the softest part of the movie. Also, maybe as they're getting Skyfall ready, as they're prepping Skyfall, that's you could call that a little slow pace. But even then, like you're still like all the weird shit they're doing. You're curious, like what are they doing? Like nails and a stick of dynamite.
Well,
Yeah.
that movie's like I don't know, it's like 5 different movies. So that's like Home Alone, right?
Yep.
Earlier in the movie, it's Silence of the Lambs / Dark Knight when they has him. So he wants to get captured. Like Joker wanted to get captured in the Dark
Yeah.
Knight. They're doing like it kind of feels like Silence of the Lambs when he's in that cell talking to
Yeah.
what else is it cool?
Wait, so the point is to steal one of those two weapons?
I gotta steal or destroy those two, and there's 2 more over here.
Oh, all of them.
And I'll probably just destroy them to move things along. But to play around with the options here, I'm a huge fan of sleep grenades.
Man, when he took his half jaw face thing out, that was intense.
That's one of the more heavy uses of CG in like all of Bond history.
Yeah, that was really, and it looked real. I mean, it was just,
Yeah, it looked really solid. I agree.
They hate using CG, and they actually were able to pull that one off pretty well.
yeah.
I mean, like they said in the Top Gear thing, like they wanted Scaramanga's flying car to actually be a flying AMC Gremlin,
Yeah.
and it would have been had those guys not died trying to do that. But you are completely right. I thought the same thing the first time I saw that. Is like, Okay, so we're just gonna gloss over that point.
Yeah, I know.
Two people died in a flying AMC Gremlin, and you're just gonna gloss over that point.
Oh, and 2 people unfortunately died. But the car.
See, for me, I just mostly prefer. I really like the Far Cry stealth systems,
Yeah, this is like Far Cry in a lot of ways.
but it's a lot more complex, and
It is a little more complex, that's for sure.
and it's more difficult, but also a lot more rewarding. But I like the.
Well, that's like little things, like, so they know I'm here, so all of a sudden, like, all these guards are coming over to investigate and make it super intense.
Did you try Volume on PS4 yet?
Is that like top-down?
Yeah, like
No,
it's like VR missions. You should definitely give that a shot. All done, Cat. So yeah, to our viewers, if you see a cat go along the bottom of the screen in the top right from this side to the other side, it's probably going to use the bathroom. So you know, it's a hot little fact for you.
Come back. Watch that guy's got complete body armor on.
So that's something too. They're wearing body armor because, well, partially because it's a late mission, but also partly because Toby's really good at using stealth, or good at using stealth like guns. Like, what am I looking for? Tranquilizers. So if Toby gets a lot of headshots with tranquilizers, they start wearing helmets. If you start shooting in the body with tranquilizers, they start wearing body armor. Late missions, they combine all of that together. What you got?
I was just trying to get
No, I'm curious. I'm legitimately interested in what everybody's got going on here.
United and West Brom. That's probably good.
Soccer's a game.
I watched Wesley.
Soccer's a game. Play games, kill kids. Also, if you haven't donated, dammitgames.com. I always do this. I try to point at things on the screen, but I'm not very good at it. So here we go, moving down.
So right now, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, here we go. So down in that scrolling thing right here, you're going to see our web address, dammitgames.com. You can go there and you can donate. Extra Life allows the smallest donation of $15. You will be entered to win all sorts of great stuff. We have a PSP 2000 that has been hacked and has 10,000 games on it. Illegal, not illegal.
The link to donate is also on the homepage, right?
Yep, it's on the Twitch page. You might be watching this from dammitgames.com. There's all sorts of... We're doing everything we can to get your money. We won $1,000. I will say that I'll point this out. Last year when we did this, we raised $500 and won this sweet medal. Silver medal. We want the gold one this year, though. So that is what you're helping us to earn. This is just a little memento that we get to look at and remind you. This is a reminder that we were quite successful. If you happen to be watching us from Houston or in the area, you can stop on by. We've got T-shirts for everybody. Nice. You see Steven and Blake both modeling.
Yep, the Damn It T-shirt.
The Damn It T-shirt. We have a lot of beer. We have a big bowl of candy. We have
Stuff to drop.
yeah, we have things dropping all over the floor. There's technical problems, and we can use as many heads as possible to fix, as always. We're having a championship, and you win that orange pennant next to Blake's head.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss.
Plus a copy of NES Remix, plus two tickets to 12 Gauge Awakening's December 7th show. Yeah, December 9th.
You gotta extract him.
At BFE
December
on
19th.
On the north side of Houston, off of Jones
So
Road.
Jerry will be here a little bit later. He was kind enough to donate 2 tickets to his band show, 12 Gauge Awakening. They're like a drone-ish metalist band.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
really?
So showing up and winning the contest will net you these 2 tickets along with this here pennant and a copy of NES
Mission
Remix
failed,
for
boss.
the Wii U.
Yeah, I'm currently hitting some people up.
Drone music, eh? I was doing way good. And he fucked that up.
Walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them Extract them. Whatever
So
you see
again,
fit.
this is the final part of the prize, a copy of NES Remix Pack. Just for winning a championship. And again, also stress that if you happen to be like any good radio station, we take game requests. If you want to watch us play a game, go to dammit.games.com.
How does that happen?
You and there's going to be food. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of food here. At 1 o'clock is the big thing, the big lunch, the hand cooked lunch by.
Want to see a goal?
Of course, I want to see a goal. And the food is going to be
Jesse
good.
Lingard, this manager is famous for giving young players a chance. This kid's been in and out for about 10% of the games every season for the last 2-3 seasons, playing a lot of the preseason, and he's finally getting into the first team, and he just got his first goal.
Wow, that is amazing.
Okay, so I'll also, for finding text, I'll also say this out loud. So if you're watching on the dammitgames.com page, the blue page, the little square that the stream is playing in the bottom right hand, wow.
You see this right here? You can see that? Come on.
So in the bottom right hand corner of the stream that you're watching, so if you're watching the stream, down here in this area there should be a
nice goal.
like an X sort of thing, and clicking that will make the screen go full screen and should blow up to your entire monitor. Also, you also have an option if you click on, so like if you mouse over the video that's playing on the Damn It game, a title should pop up saying like what the name of it is. If you click on that title, it should take you out to the twitch.com page, and the
That
default
was like pro move right there.
and the default player at twitch.com is much bigger as well. So you have a couple of options there.
Oh, what? Fucking gross. Damn, that was really good too.
I enjoyed watching you carry that guy.
Well, no, I was like, there was a bunch of people.
That was a sweet goal, by the way. That was a sweet goal.
Well played.
And there's going to be food.
Now also,
I gotta get some food.
Island's making eggs. So also, the game engine, the Fox engine, is the same thing that powered PT last year, or earlier this year. Earlier this year? No, last year.
Last time I'll do this, and I'll show you a level where you can just go crazy.
But Kojima had to pare down the visual fidelity of the PT demo in the Fox engine to not give away the fact that it was the Fox engine. Because frankly, and this is one of the things that's most frustrating and galling about Konami's current situation in the market, is that they clearly have one of the greatest pieces of tech in all gaming right now.
Yeah, this is really good.
The Fox engine is an absolute monster of what it's able to do. Like, it's pushing this sort of detail and fidelity at 60 frames. It's a force to be reckoned with. So it's a shame that they all of a sudden have decided, like, no, we're not really that interested in big console development. All the R&D work is done. All they gotta do is just, I mean, they use this for Pro Evolution Soccer, they use it for everything. All they just have to do is drop little polygon people in, and
they already use this for another game?
Yeah, they use this for Pro PES.
So what do you mean they're not going to use this for big budgets? They're done with big budgets.
Konami's not interested in doing big budget stuff anymore. They want to do mobile games and pachinko games in Japan.
Oh my.
So like they've talked about the next Metal Gear, and like they might release a AAA Metal Gear.
They're gonna outsource it.
But exactly. It's not gonna be anything like this.
Well, that's my fear. It might be like this, and they might just make it like, I don't know if you guys played
cheap version of this.
The Batman Origins, Arkham Origins.
I have it on Wii U. I got it for $10.
Well, can they at least outsource the engine? Because I mean,
if they're smart, they'll make all their money by selling the engine, licensing it out to third-party companies.
Okay. Well, at least this engine will get used. I mean, it's like the Source engine. There's been a lot of awesome games created by outside parties with the Source engine.
The problem also too is that like the competition for engines, middleware these days is stiff.
True. I mean, Valve's about to release their new one.
And I'm assuming also that this is going to be extremely expensive to license because fucking on. Jim Sterling, solidarity. So yeah, Konami's just a train wreck, and the thing that stinks about it too is like let's go through the shelves and let's take a look at some titles that are classic Konami titles, and you're going to be shocked to hear and remember some of the names that I'm about to call out. For instance, Game or Die, the Ninja Turtle games, Konami, Contra, Blades of Steel, Castlevania. They own Hudson, so they own Bomberman. and things like that. Like, it's a disaster that Konami has no interest in doing development like that. They have so many great titles. Bomberman locked up. Like, the fact that there's no Bomberman.
Nice work.
Okay, so yeah, one of the things that kind of stinks about us streaming through Twitch is that since we are not a paid or a Twitch partner where we get paid, not us pay them, we do not have the ability. You do not have the ability to control the quality of the stream, so it's just going to pump it at you at source. Fortunately, I run a pretty low bit rate because I'm still figuring all this out. So if you do full screen the video and you have stuttering and things like that, just excuse me, I aspirated. Just give it a couple seconds, and it should buffer over time. Especially if you're on like a high quality Verizon or Comcast cable connection. Because again, I'm only running at about 1100 kilobits per second, which is nothing at all, really. It's pretty small. So you should have no problem getting that out from Twitch. Excuse me. Oh, that's a decoy, blown up decoy, right?
Yeah, but see how did you guys see what I just did there? That's the pro level. I bounced it off this thing and then opened it to stun that one guy.
Pro level.
Pro level stuff that's happening. I don't know.
It looks amazing.
You know, part of my favorite part last night was whenever I was like, did James Bond just enter her house, get nude, and go in the shower with her? And he's cool with it? And you're like, yeah, man, it's fun.
We can't do that.
Coming to. Roger that.
Yeah, man, he's James Bond. He can do that. That's my favorite. Every time James said something crazy, that was your response, and I think made me laugh the most.
But it's like you're right. Like they should have explained how he didn't die, because the whole point of that opening scene was James Bond is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, oh no, he's not dead. He's just making out with this super hot girl. And did you notice in that scene after he has sex, he's just totally not about the girl, and she's like all looking at him.
Yeah.
And he just walks out, and she's like, "Where are you going?" Doesn't say it.
Yeah, doesn't say anything.
Only James Bond would pull moves like that.
Exactly.
That guy didn't even see him.
And arguably, he didn't even see her. He just walked out.
He's like, "I'm done with you. We've already had sex."
Yep.
Take him out, please.
Go.
Oh.
What you James Bond him?
I think it is getting a little warm in here. If you want to do AC, we can just close the door again. Is it here?
No, it's honestly cold outside. If we raise this window a little bit, we'll probably
You
get
can
a
do that. I
breeze.
turned off the AC because he left his door open, which
Let's
is
get a bit
fine
of
if
a
you guys
breeze.
want to do that. But if you want to turn the AC on, you have to close it.
No, it's honestly
done.
great outside.
Although it is going to get warmer outside,
I don't
unfortunately.
I don't have
Not
like
today, so it's
a lot of
shooting
pet
the
peeves, but having the windows and doors open and the AC on is one of them.
But you know you're used to no
Or
matter
the
what.
heat.
Now it's going to feel good tonight, though.
Didn't it feel early when we left it?
Yeah, it's just on the verge of getting hot, though. To me.
Extraction failed.
Nice work. Keep it up.
So I just got those things out of here. Now there's submissions I can do, like
Great. No targets
rescuing this
remaining.
prisoner.
Your objective's
Mission
complete.
info has been
Exfiltrate
updated.
out of the hot zone by chopper
Updated.
or on land.
Oh, well then, there goes that.
Where's I put my phone?
What's the apartment number
Okay,
again?
subject is in.
3102.
Oh, okay.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Before I exfiltrate.
Wow, actually, this is possibly speculative.
Yeah, that's where he was there.
Analysis complete.
Get ahead.
Marker placed. Analysis marker
There's
placed.
clearly a prisoner out there.
How do you know the prisoners?
So one cool thing about the dog is he can smell enemies and things around you.
Analysis
prisoner would be-
complete.
He's laying down there.
Ah, okay.
Blue. So it's gotta be a prisoner.
What happens if the dog dies? Can you get like
I'll
a new
lose some.
one?
I'll lose some points.
Okay.
Can't come back until I either start a new mission or.
Analysis complete.
He saw me. It's no good. I can be a little cheap asshole here and send the dog out.
Marker removed.
Doing our first round of pictures here. Gotta make sure this gets documented nicely.
Please select a mission.
Do an awesome blow 'em up mission.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
Toby's not gonna like that.
What, this guy here?
Mission accepted.
I'm noticing, yeah, certain lights, it's getting pretty bad.
Well, I'm starting to go thin at that spot too, so I know what you mean.
Oh, I'm going
Heading
thin all
to
over.
Afghanistan.
I'm probably a year away from shaving it.
Yeah. About a year.
A year and a half. So here I can see my loadout screen I can choose.
There's the lake's little corner. Now, let's get some video going.
You'd always get a really short buzz.
Me?
Yeah, then it's not as noticeable. You know,
Well, I thought if I got a short buzz, it would be, it's really thin, this whole area.
Ah, I gotcha.
So I got the guy cutting it just, so it's like, not technically a comb over, but going shorter is my next thing. Yeah, for
I
sure.
hear you. Did you do like the Jason Stratham? Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's the reason I'm trying to get into working out. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just it's easier to pull off the bald head look if you're in shape.
yep. But yeah, hey, you got a righteous beard though. So you know that makes up for it.
Yeah, it's my first time ever growing a beard. I wanted to try it out. I'll probably keep it for a couple more months. I look really young if I don't have any kind of facial hair, but I usually do like kind of what you have. It's like
Yeah, a little bit of scruff.
a little bit of scruff, but I don't know, you look like you have good coverage. You could probably grow a nice thick beard.
Yeah, I could.
Because I tell people, it's my experience now, it's like, everyone's still, I can't grow one. And I'm like,
Deploying.
go 3 months and then,
Hey, Blake.
and then tell me if you can't.
The gate code is 7171, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Who's coming?
Well, Jerry's asking for later.
Huh? Who's that?
Because my face is super patchy, but I just pushed through some gnarly, awkward periods and eventually it filled
Boom.
out
There's the room.
somewhat nicely.
This is it.
This is where all the magic happens.
How we feeling today? We're doing good?
Feeling good. I
Feeling
was gonna
pumped.
say, yeah, take people on a tour of when we have more people of like all this shit.
Oh yeah, especially if some of the people
This
have
actually
never
is
been
a
here
live
before.
camera. This is going to be for video later, but
Your dog is
Your target
hilarious.
is a
yeah, she loves it. She loves it. She loves it.
Yeah.
Your orders are to take him out.
Is quiet in your game?
Skills like yours, it'd be a shame to waste
Well, I don't
him.
give it away, but she
I'll
does.
leave the method up to you.
It's something that happens.
Make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the
Oh well, now
target.
you got a dog in your helicopter.
So quiet made the game really interesting to keep it. This hard parts of the game, you just have her clear out a whole level full of people.
Wow.
Or tag team with her.
So it looks like Corey's gonna be maybe coming up on by later. I just got homework this morning. So. You know that whole light thing kind of gets in the way.
I like how I completely cleared out like for one day.
Almost two. Including yesterday.
Map has been updated.
Yeah, that is true. Well, tomorrow's gonna be a good one.
What happens when you have life on
Oh, it's so exciting, right? This is
Managed and figured out autopilot.
Yep.
All right, Dave, are you working Monday?
Yes, I am. But I'm probably going to leave halfway through.
What are you going back?
I'm going back.
Oh, bubbles are great. Bubbles are great.
Monday.
Bubbles are great.
Monday night. I got to be at the airport by I guess 4:30.
Okay.
Does that sound okay, Dave?
Whoa. Bubbles are great. Bubbles make me feel pretty.
Was she out there
See,
popping
there's
up?
a sandstorm here.
No bubbles.
Nice.
The only point of this mission
We're
is
talking about bubbles.
taking out one map.
Look how excited
I'm
you
gonna
are.
have a lot of fun. This is a very early mission.
Looks like you found some sort of plant.
Yes, there's a little bit of resource management in this game too, like for strength darts and certain types of things.
Oh, I love that.
You need to like make your selection points.
Like I love how in depth the system is for Witcher 3. How you can like dismantle stuff and then use those base ingredients to make new stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
2.5
gotten
hours.
I haven't gotten into that too much.
21 and a half hours to go, guys.
Oh, we're already in it. pretty deep.
Mwah. Mwah. Dog kisses.
Analysis complete.
Now I can go crazy if I wanted to like.
Pet me, please. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
So I can call in a helicopter.
10:34. I'm gonna definitely have to pull that clip. Staring at the back of Toby's head.
Here she comes.
The back of his head needs to pet
Please
me.
select a strike point.
I know you want to pet me too. Yes, you're a good girl.
Oh, hugs from everybody. Doggy hugs.
Manhandle hugs.
I really like the I actually really dig the sandstorm.
That'll make it much easier to.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, I imagine. Nobody can see you in that. Hey, already gave you pets.
But you can offer more. You have more to give.
It's funny if you stop showing up, grabbing your hand. Oh, there you go. Let me try this
The
guy.
problem is your face level. More coffee.
Were we getting Chick-fil-A for breakfast? Was that the deal?
I think for dinner.
Yeah, so eggs supposed to be for breakfast. But she was gonna make them.
Oh, skillfully done.
Alright, I'm gonna go make a pizza for
Yeah, I could eat your pizza. We should have brought more over. But how many do we have at your place?
like 4.
Oh, shit.
Like 4. I mean, we've got money.
Well, yeah, I think we're good. Or I'm about to attack that candy bowl again for the second round.
I can't breakfast, man. I ate so much last night. The only thing I
We
definitely-
freaking finished all the Starburst in there.
Those Starbursts are incredible. Those green ones,
Yeah, dude.
sensational.
They need to make that part of the regular Starburst.
That should just be the regular Starburst.
Yeah, just nothing with green.
They're better than the pink and the red.
Picture of the guns.
You know what's cool?
Man, any pizza I order from Pizza Hut or whatever, it's got bacon. It's gotta have bacon. I don't care if it gives me cancer. I want bacon. Some new report came out so that apparently it's like very minute chance. It'll
It's
cause you a
not
higher
bacon.
risk.
It's not bacon. So it's always been understood that red meat increases your chance for cancer.
Yeah.
And increases your chances for cancer, like the risk of cancer and stuff like that. It's not bacon specifically, it's red meat. Bacon just got singled out because that's the sort of place.
He's coming too.
Bacon's the hot
thing.
That's what we live in
Yeah.
now. They take the most sensationalized thing that they can and put it in titles because they want to click websites with it.
It's the Ben Collins of breakfast food.
But
Support helicopter has arrived.
It's like even if you're not into meat, bacon
That's
is
right.
still.
You come to DavidGames.com, not only are you going to get video games, but you're going to get political commentary.
exactly.
Hope you like liberals. I mean, if you want to see the dog, I mean, you're probably just going to have to donate, I guess. I didn't realize I could use the dog as a donation incentive.
The guy's basically clearing up everything else.
Oh, wow.
And you can drop smoke grenades, you can drop space grenades from helicopter. You can do missile fire.
Is that for purchase or for bid? Wow, that's a pretty good price.
What are they offering now?
Oh, you got a Jaguar set. Ooh. With a couple of pretty good games, although Rayman doesn't have a box, so I'm trying to get a Rayman on Jaguar since that was like its original. It originally came to Jaguar.
Okay.
But I can't convince myself to spend a lot of money on it.
I understand that.
Nothing that's ever stopped me really before, but
How much do box sets of that cost?
the Rayman one should a boxed Rayman I'm hoping to get for sub 100, although the ones I see are well over 100. So
Support helicopter has arrived.
it's a hard game, and when I mean I have it for PS1, I'm pretty sure.
You see, I played it on
Yeah. See, it's on so many other things that I have a tough time. Like, it's on Saturn too. Like, I have a tough time.
It was really fun. I do remember
Yeah, and I understand now how Rayman Origins really did go back to its origins. Like, it really was like an updated version of those two games. So. But again, with it so cheap on so many other systems, I have a really hard time convincing myself to spend like $120 on the Jaguar.
Ooh, that coffee's smelling pretty good. Look how gorgeous this is. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this game's beautiful.
Easy. Fun.
So what are we going to do? Breakfast pizza?
Put some eggs on top of that pizza.
Yeah, I thought there were eggs coming.
Extraction arrived
Here's
at
the-
Montebase.
I'll make some eggs in 2 minutes. If you show me the
Yes, mission complete.
Under
Boss,
the
that was
under
exceptional.
the stove. Meanwhile, why don't we?
I will make eggs. I'll smoke a bowl mix, big.
Let's move over
Another game?
to something else now.
I'll let someone else do a little push. If
Does anyone have any particular things they're interested in right now?
I'm 10 minutes out from really wanting to play anything at the moment, so.
So let's see. This is always a problem. This is always the issue we have. Is like, well, what's next? Well,
why don't you do Rayman if you're talking about it?
nah, because I don't really want to do Rayman. There's so much other cool stuff.
Are there any like platformers you could do right now, or retro games? Or do you want to stay on the new stuff?
I'd do whatever.
Come here. Play with me.
I've always been curious about the Game Boy games. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do this. A Japanese-only F-Zero Game Boy Advance game.
That's going to be pure Steven.
Steven and Dave, let's do it.
Rock on.
Get my coffee cup. All right, we're gonna switch it on over to.
We're gonna go
to
go
the
way back
Retron
machine.
5. Now let's do one more. Send this into rest mode.
Switch it on over.
Alright, Retron 5 is number 5. 3, 5. And boom, no signal. Come on, come alive. You best come alive. If you know what's good for you, you best come alive. I was just acting goofy.
Caffeine, sorry, buddy.
You gotta have caffeine. That is necessary.
Oh, this friggin' thing. Okay, so
Yeah, the Retron is not the most.
yeah, the Retron's a little finicky.